What is up, everybody? It's Lloyd from Iron Dog Journey. It is day 13, lucky 13. And I did my best to wear myself out today. I guess that's the whole point, right? Yeah, it was a good day. Good day. A lot of times the day before, the night before, I get, big bright ideas because I'm awake and it's during the day, and I'm like, oh yeah, tomorrow morning I'm gonna do 100 Navy SEALs, because I've actually never done 100 Navy SEALs before. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do 100 Navy SEALs. And I woke up and I'm like, oh my God, I'm dead. Am I dead? I have to be dead. And so I drug my ass out here and I thought, okay, well, you know what? I could pretty much tell you mentally anyways, and probably physically, I'm not going to be able to do 100 Navy SEALs today. So I did 25 Navy SEALs, and then I proceeded to do 75 more burpees, straight burpees, and of course 100 sit-ups, and I played with the dumbbells, the medicine ball, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it was a good workout. Not too bad. I think, having been repetition day after day, without taking any breaks, takes a toll on your body. I can't do leg work right now because my left knee, there's an IT band issue or something from running a couple, 3 weeks ago, whenever it was, and it's probably bad shoes, I don't know, but man, it kills. I can't sleep sometimes at night because of it. So I work around it when I'm working out, obviously, as you can see, but I do my best not to do squats and things like that because it hurts quite a bit. But yeah, other than that, my body feels absolutely exhausted. Push-ups are becoming hard. I used to be able to bang out pretty close to 50 push-ups at a time. Now, man, the push-ups are getting tough, but that's okay. That's okay. That's part of the challenge. Part of the challenge is, your body's going to react and do all these things, and you're going to get busy, and things are going to happen, and you got to find a way. And that's just part of the challenge. It's part of the mental challenge, part of the physical challenge, and working through these things, working through the demons, working through so many things. And of course, most of the time you get a few people that throw positive comments your way, and I can't even tell you how much I appreciate that. It really, really motivates me when people support me. It helps a lot. I grew up most of my life without really any support, and I'd run 8 miles as a teenager, and there'd be nobody there to even tell, how it went. But that's fine. That was just part of my life. And so I've kind of gotten used to that. But it really does feel good when people support you. I can see how, when people work out like in groups or something, I can see the benefits in that. People, you can feed off other people's energy. It's motivating, and I can see, military boot camps and things like that. You've got your whole team there, and so you can look around and see other people suffering right along with you. But I'll tell you what, when it's 4:30 in the morning and you come out here and you're by yourself once again, nothing but your thoughts, it's man, you got to have a backup. You got to have a plan in your mind to get you motivated to do it. And that's cool, that's, again, part of it's mental, muscle building. You got to build these skills, mental toughness, self-motivation. In fact, not only do you have to learn how to be self-motivated, but you have to learn how to motivate others. Keep throwing out the positive vibes, keep trying to support other people on their journeys, because it's not just about me. A lot of times I feel like I'm doing this because I want to show other people that, you can do this too. I'm 53 years old and I'm out here doing this. I don't have to do this. There's nothing making me do this. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I quit everything. I don't drink soda. I eat hardly any sugar ever. I turn down cookies, cakes, pies. I don't eat any of that. I turned all of that down. And it just doesn't, it's not for me anymore. And I always think, especially when I was running, a couple of years ago when I decided to get back into running after, decades, I decided that essentially I like to fill in this blank. When I was running, I'd say this over and over in my head. I said, I want to be the kind of person that, and then fill in that blank, So when I was out there running at, 4:30 or 5 in the morning and it was pitch black and nobody was up, and I was running down to the lake, I always thought, I want to be the kind of person that sets an alarm and gets out of bed, makes my bed, runs in the morning, That's the kind of person I want to be. And I think about that throughout my life, I want to be the kind of person that supports other people, doesn't put people down, doesn't talk bad about people. I want to be the kind of person that isn't afraid to be gentle and loving and kind and tell people I care about them. I want to be the kind of person that, I can be tough and I can smash your face if I had to or wanted to, but I'm not going to, because why? That's not the person I want to be. So I think that's a good way to live. What kind of person do you want to be? Ask yourself that. I want to be the kind of person that, and you got to be honest with yourself. Who do you want to be? And that's what you got to practice daily. I want to be the kind of person that gets up at 4:30 and does sit-ups and does burpees and, throws out YouTube videos and motivates people. That's the kind of person I want to be. And that takes practice, and it takes time, and it takes work, All these things take work. And if you're willing to do the work, you can probably accomplish quite a bit in your life. It's pretty amazing, honestly. Yeah, I really enjoy where this fitness has taken me so far. It's super fulfilling in my life. Essentially, when I was young, when I was going into my teens and all throughout my teenage, into my very early 20s, I liked to run. I was extremely skinny as a kid and very insecure about it, got bullied and made fun of. And, well, I got bullied until I decided that I wasn't going to be bullied anymore. And that's funny. I remember the first time I fought back, there was this kid named Donovan and his friend, and Donovan was known for being into boxing or something, and I was probably in, I just went into junior high, so I was in 7th or 8th grade, and I had to walk home every day, and I had joined the band, and my parents bought me a trumpet. I wanted a guitar or something cool like that. All they could afford was a trumpet, so I got a trumpet, and I'd carry my trumpet home, and these two boys would, try to find me as I was walking home, and they'd follow me and try to egg me on the whole way home, and I told them I don't want to fight with you, and I'd try to just ignore them and just keep walking, and it got to the point where I tried to avoid them, when I got out of school. I knew they were out there somewhere, and of course they'd usually find me, and finally, it's hard to say exactly what happened. I don't really remember. We lived in a trailer house and a mobile home, and I was going into the trailer park, and they were following me in there, and I don't remember if Donovan pushed me. I don't remember what it was, but I had finally had enough, and I had my trumpet in the case in my hand, and I turned and I hit him in the head with the trumpet case. And of course, he definitely was into boxing. He punched me twice in the mouth and split my lip open. But at least I got him with the trumpet case once. Yeah. I didn't really get bullied after that, though. I don't remember him ever bullying me again after that. And then, and my stepdad, he was a man's man. He was verbally and physically abusive, and he was truck driver, big strong guy, and he terrified me because I was a small kid and skinny, and he would threaten me and intimidate me all the time, and so I was scared of him. But as I went into junior high, or as I grew up, and I got into high school, and I decided I wasn't going to be afraid of him anymore, and I basically took on this tough exterior. I think I was I tried to be a sweet, good kid before that, and I took on a tough exterior, and it kind of went with me my whole life. I became whatever you want to call macho, or whatever. I didn't mean to be, but I think I just took on a "you're not going to give me any shit" kind of attitude, because I decided nobody was going to bully me, nobody's going to push me around again, and so I kind of took on this tough exterior, and to this day I still fight it because, like I say, what kind of person do you want to be? I don't want to be the kind of person that has to hide behind anything. I never want to hide behind anything. Hence why I do these workouts without a shirt on, even though I don't like my body. I don't want to be somebody who hides. So it's a difficult thing to overcome, though, because I went for a long time, overcompensating, and I don't like to take shit from people. I don't like bullies, and there's a lot of men that go through that, I think, and they get macho, and they try to act tough, and they try to hide behind different things, and I know that they're not tough. I know that, they're overcompensating for something, trying to impress their father, back in their childhood or whatever, and so they live their whole life trying to be tough or look tough. And I think I started that way too, and I think I still have that part of me that's part of my character, but deep inside I'm like, oh man, I would help anybody. I would, like I said, I wouldn't take shit from anybody. I never would, and I never will. But I'm also not hiding behind anything or trying to be, cool or tough, or like I don't want to be that person. When you say, what kind of person do you want to be? Well, I want to be a leader. I want to be a good person that people go, oh man, thank God you're here because you add something to this, whatever it is, like, your caring, your thoughtfulness, your just being positive, being happy. I want to be known as that person, that guy that's just always happy or positive, always giving, somebody that's helpful, somebody that you can depend on. I want to be a leader eventually. And so anyway, long story short, or longer, either way, I just want to be the kind of person that that people can say, yeah, that's somebody I want on my team. And I think you should do that for yourself. You should ask yourself, what kind of person do you want to be? I'm the kind of person that, fill in the blank. And, if it's, I'm the kind of person that gets up and greets the sun and wakes up, works out every single day and eats healthy, and, or maybe that's not who you want to be. I mean, whoever it is that you want to be, I think it's kind of a good question to ask yourself, who I want to be. But at any rate, hope that wasn't too much rambling. It probably was. Doesn't really matter. I think this is a good way of journaling. and getting my thoughts out there. I swear to God, one of these days, I'm going to organize my thoughts, and these videos are going to start taking shape, and I'm actually going to have a message. And it won't just come from the cuff. It'll be actually a good message that you can walk away with, hopefully. But until then, I'm going to keep practicing my speaking abilities and my thought process, processing my thought process. But all right, that's about all I got, guys. I appreciate anybody who's listening, and it's a great day to have a great day. I hope you you go out there and do something awesome with yourself, do something amazing with yourself, improve yourself, build this fortress inside yourself that nobody can tear down. Love yourself, love somebody else, be good to other people, but really, really, really be good to yourself. Because if you're not good to yourself, it's really hard to be good to others. But that's all I got. All right, well, this is Lloyd from Iron Dog Journey, and I will catch you tomorrow. All right, see ya.
mix it up again today. Started out with 25 Navy SEALs. Man, I don't know if it's, today's day 13. I don't know if it's, the challenge itself, doing it every day, not giving my muscles a rest, but ouch. Oh yeah, it was rough, man. Total of 150 push-ups, 100 sit-ups. Just trying to work those weights. When I do my sit-ups, somebody gave me a 12-pound medicine ball, so I'm using the 12-pound medicine ball with my sit-ups. The weights I was using are only 10-pounders, but for what I was doing, they're fine. Somebody gave me those as well, so eventually I'll work my way up again. But for now, it's a hell of a good day. I'm super happy to be part of it. I'm gonna have a good day no matter what. It's a choice, mentality is a choice. So. All right, happy Thursday. Hope everybody's well, pushing yourselves to the max. All right, well, it's day 13 and time for me to drink some coffee and relax for just a minute. All right, everybody, stay strong.